I got a present of this Sealy bandsaw. It's got a few things wrong with it, but I got it running yesterday by bypassing the power switch. But apparently it was hooked up to a foot pedal, so it needs rewiring anyway. I've got a new switch coming today for it, and there's a bearing gone, maybe in the big wheel here. It is very heavy. I'm not sure if you can use it on the vertical position or not. Some of the modern ones, they go to the vertical position, and you can use them in the upright position. It's not like this thing, and it's blooming awkward. You would think they would have a catch, some kind that you could hold it together. So it also came with 4 brand new blades. 5 brand new. Well, I don't know. There's 5 blades for it as well. I did record it yesterday, but the GoPro was being an absolute pig, and I discovered today it was on a thing called hindsight, or the most useless thing ever invented. It starts recording before you record, and then it'll only record for 22 seconds. So how that's useful, I have no idea. Unless you're using it as a dash cam. But even that's no good. So, I got wired up this plug onto it yesterday to try it. And messed about with the wiring. So what I want to do today is we're going to see, we'll dig out the old chop saw there, and I'm going to put that onto the chop saw base because it's much better than the garbage it came with. So let's see when the chop saw out. I run out of gloves, but these are not my usual ones, so we'll give them a try. These are from Screwfix. Right, so the trusty old 50-year-old chop saw. I think the gearbox is going on it actually, so if we strip all that off of there, and then we'll make up brackets to put that on it, rather than that thing. So, what do we need? Allen key, hold on. 19 mil. I have been looking for a bandsaw for a wee while. I need to go and get some. I'll need to go and get some Allen keys. Over here. Take that 10mm off of there. We might be able to recycle some of the bits for different jobs. We'll see. The motor still goes, it's the gearbox that's shot, I think. But it's paid for itself over the years, so I'm not too bothered. We get this bandsaw working, that'll be just as good, I would think. Less sparks. Now that's that bit out the road. $17mm, so it's somewhere. It's here. Now, half-inch maybe for them. See if they're 13mm. Yes, 13mm. Did you see that? Like a coiled spring. Okay, that'll be going to the tip, I would think. Right, we'll get the Henry and give that a clean. I'm not doing too well today. Right. Question is, do we need to get under this thing to play about with electrics? There is a junction box here, but whether it's well, I mean, I got to run with what's connected at the moment, so there's a micro switch on top. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. We might need a longer plate. So that's the fixing holes there and there. Let's give that a measure. We might need to put a plate on this to hold it. I think what I'm going to do is cut them. This is the bit that sits down there, it touches there and it touches here. So we could turn the plates sideways, cut these. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'm going to cut that across there and that across there, and then we'll bolt the plate onto the bolt holes using the existing bolt holes, and that'll make it long enough for the feet to sit on. And then we'll need something out here for the sticking out foot, but we can get a bracket or something for that. So I need to go and cut 2 of these. I'll bring you back once I've done that. Well, I've put on a few plates to carry it, extended it in 3 directions. It will sit to one side. So the next trick is getting off the Polaris and onto here. You know how those magicians do that tablecloth trick where they pull it really quick? Try that. That works. Come this way a little bit. Oh, it does go right up to a bandsaw position. Well, that's handy. We'll worry about bearings and that later once we got the thing bolted down. What I also did, there was 4 8mm holes in the side of the casting. I drilled them out to M12 and tapped them so we can get a thread to fix onto. Yeah, a couple of little angle brackets, or even a flat plate actually would work. And we'll weld it onto this bit. That's part of the reason I put these here, is so I could weld, because this sits at an angle. That's 12mm. So see if I've any little bits of angle iron or something we can use. Got those radiator brackets, but they're not. They might do actually. I bored out the holes off camera, and this is me just fitting them up to the saw now. Something's moved. That'll work. I think I'm going to drill it and bolt it rather, so we can move it. That's fine because it's hanging over the edge, which is what we wanted. Mm-hmm. That one. Good. If this isn't suitable, we can weld the bracket on. This will hold it for now. I think it should be okay because once I get the two brackets on the other side, it'll be held with 4 bolts. Just reusing stuff. Right, I think that's all I'm doing today. I'm going to put my feet up. I am making one of these. It's the bearing holder for the bandsaw I got. You can buy the right side, but they don't have the left side. They're only like they're $5.90 to buy one of these cartons. And then you have this is the bearing carrier. I presume it does both sides. And I've got a bearing to change, so we're going to make one of these, but the opposite side. So that slope will come this way. So I've got this bit of mild steel, I've machined it down to the right width. I'm just squaring up the ends here, because I love to weld. I know it's not the best carbide end mill in a chuck. All we're doing is squaring up a bit of mild steel, so it should be okay. Take a couple of passes. I love to weld it at the right angle. Cut the plough off. Right, we'll do the other end as well. And then we'll have to size the plate that this bearing carrier goes onto. That's a brand new end mill, not been used before. Mild steel's not much of a challenge for it. Should do it. Right. What we need to do now is find a bit to copy it to machine it. I have cut a bit of 15mm plate to make this part. It was too wide, so just a way to machine it to get a flat surface, and then we'll measure that, make it the right width, and then we've got to put in these actually no, that's the right one, this is a broken one, so we'll get the angle off it to weld it, and we'll get the style off it to weld it, machine it. So let's slow that down a little bit. Right, get some more. Didn't need too much off. Not quite cleaned up, I'll take another 10th out. Let's raise it up 10th out, try that. No, still not cleaned up the back. 10 for that. There's a little bit, but we'll check the size. Yeah, with a digger working, you might hear it in the background. So we want this size here, which is 5, 6, 7, 37mm, give or take. It's actually 38 at its widest. See what this is now. That's 40. So just that little bit to clean up, so I could probably do that. Take another 10, it might be enough. I now have 3 batteries for the GoPro. Somebody had a birthday. That is 7, 3. See what this is. That banging's the 6-ton digger outside. Right, so we just need to take the round off and we should be there. Shouldn't actually cut anything at that point. I'll do it in 2 cuts, I think. Might be there. No. Right. Just going to take 10th out at a time and see how we do. Not needed much. That's another 10th out. One more. Do it. Right, this should be us, I think. Filming a little bit. Cut it on the way back. Surely this time. Two tenths of a millimetre. So I think that'll do. Oh, outside the edge of a casting anyway, so we'll need to shorten it a bit. I'll go and chop a bit off the angle grinder. Then we can machine it to size rather than wonky angle grinder cut it. Of course, I've had the bandsaw, I could cut it with the bandsaw. I chopped it. I'm just going to square it up. Check the height. Yeah, I've still got a millimetre left, so we're okay. I'm just measuring off this casting, but it's a casting, so 50.4 millimetres. And you're at 51.5. Theoretically, take it off this end to square it up, but we'll have to do a half round on it anyway, so it's not matter. Take anything. Right. 15 size. See where we're at. 51 1. .5, so 0.6. I think we'll leave it at that. Oh well, I could just get this bit. That side's cleaned up, but that's not. So I'd take a 10 thou and that'll do it, I think. It doesn't have to be exact. So just run that over. Right, I'll need to go and put. Well, in fact, what we might do is we might bore this hole first, because that's going to be dead centre, so it's probably easier to do it before we round the end. So I'll go and change back to the chuck and I'll bring you back. Right, we'll find the centre. I'll probably have to change this battery soon. It's down to 38%, but uploaded new software to it from GoPro, so I'm hoping that's a bit better now. Anyway, let's find the centre. Now, if you can see the arrow from there, 0.818. Five. 8182. We're going to do a 5, so it's 2 5, so 818. That should be 0. Let's check it both ways. One 70. Slightly bigger at this side. 210. Eight 155 8210. Figure it on that side. Not far away. Yeah. 7.5 is for what we are doing. Fine. Don't think that'll make much difference, because you can adjust the where the blade runs. Fill that 0, and we'll need to find out how far down from the top we're coming. I think it'll come from the bottom. Hard to see, the casting's all over the place. Right from the top. Find our edge again. I think that, I don't know the width of that thing. 4 less 5, 29. Okay, that looks compared to that. Nope. That's weird. It looks right at 34. Sort of recording. That hole looks to be off to one side. It is off to one side. Try it on this new one. It's not in the new one. It's centered. On this one it's centered, and that one it's off to one side. Let's go center. Anyway. Yeah. Yep, that's looking not bad there. The thing about castings, they're never, unless they're machined, they're never straight. Gonna go off this new one rather. Puts it there. Yeah, it looks pretty central. I'll get the drill and tap. Still in the game. 6.8 mil if I remember right. Yep. I bought some new drills, just got the actual tapping sizes, and I keep them with the taps. The ER32 collet spanner fits that chuck. Kind of handy. Right, make that. Just get it started and then finish it by hand. It goes in straight when you do this. Just to get a tap wrench. A lot of the professionals seem to use that anchor loop stuff, but I don't seem to see it anywhere for sale in Britain. I saw an Irish chap with it on his channel, but I don't know where he got it from. Just use the old WD-40 cutting oil, it works fine. Don't buy it if you're an environmentalist, because you won't like what you read in the back. Done. Now I broke one of my 8mm taps, so the drill fits in the packet now with them, so it's kind of handy.